Hey guys, how we doing? It is, well, we're peeking here a little bit, aren't we? I don't want to peek at you. Just a quick check-in. I am actually live tonight on my own Facebook channel, and I am going to try to stay right here on this microphone. Try to make it, worthwhile. Anyway, let's see. The tab I'm using is your camera or microphone. Wow, I guess it is. Anyway, guys, happy Monday. It is the 13th of January, and don't mind me because I am the, the janitor, what did I used to say, the shopkeeper. I'm Mr. Everything around here, but just wanted to check in with you real quick tonight on a couple of things. And so I saw some people in shorts yesterday. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it, because it was 74 here in Worcester. Anyway, just let you know, let me back up a little bit. Got off to a rough start tonight. I do have a Facebook page of my own, and then I do have another Facebook page, which is Cities and Suburbs, which I usually host a show on. I am broadcasting live, but also recording this on video, which will be loaded up onto YouTube, which is my Cities and Suburbs on YouTube. So you can all actually check that out as well. And it's basically it's a community issues page. We talk about cities, we talk about suburbs, we talk about the good, the bad, wasting money, making more money, whatever's on your mind. So yeah, let's dive back into it. So 74 degrees yesterday in Massachusetts, and don't get used to it. It's going back down to 9. It's going to get normal again. And then when the spring comes, it'll be normal, and when the summer comes, it'll be normal. So, but I was encouraged not to break out my shorts yesterday, and run around the backyard with in my bathing suit. Or my trunks, rather. I don't wear a bathing suit, you know what I mean. Anyway, so weather, sports, wacky. No Patriots in the Super Bowl or the playoffs this year, but you know what? It really gave rise to here in New England anyway. I hope you're paying attention, because there's some great talent out there. I don't listen to sports radio. They're always wrong. They're full of themselves. Tannehill did his job for Tennessee. Mahomes, we'll see what happens. Kansas City gives up a lot of points. They score a lot of points, obviously, but Houston's not that good. But Kansas City still has not proved to me that they don't seem very mature. They just don't seem like a mature team. I mean, yeah, they'll go 24 up on us, 24-0. I saw that. Believe me, it was a great comeback, but I'll still put the Patriots in the Super Bowl against against Atlanta, coming back from 28 down to take the crown. But good luck. I mean, I'm a Chiefy. I'm with you. I'm on your side of the ball, as they say. So let's see who's out there. Anybody out there? Jack Daly. Hey, Jack. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for joining in. Hope you are well. Just poking the bear tonight. So anyway, today's high and low temperatures. I used to do this a lot, but I usually do it in the wintertime, because in the summertime everybody seems warm, even in New England, believe it or not. But today's high was in Naples, Florida, a balmy 89 degrees. Oh yeah. And the nation's low, minus 19, at East Glacier, Montana. Whoa. So checking it out with our friends, heyjackass.com. Chicago, boy, you're really off to a great start tonight, this year, Chicago. Year to date, we have 10 folks shot and killed in Chicago. And as I said before, don't give me this crap where they're from. They're from bad neighborhoods. It doesn't matter, okay? Poor, rich, or whatever. People die. Especially needlessly, especially in our inner cities. It's ridiculous. So, 10 shot and killed, total homicides in Chicago for the year to date. 15 and climbing. So what's going on with a lot of hoopla real quick with, I was hoping to get a little jumping from you guys about the Polar Park. Some cost overruns. What a shock. It looks like we're up to $132 million to build a park. Now, initially it was, 99.9, 999 kind of thing. We kept it under $1 million, made us all feel good. Everybody knows there's going to be cost overruns. This better not turn into Worcester's Big Dig, which I don't think it will. But it looks like now the stadium in total today is going to finally cost $132 million. It looks like to pay for that, there's going to be some tax financing and things like that. But what's going to happen is that we're getting cost overruns. And this is from the Worcester Business Journal. And it looks like, it's $132 million now. I'm not going to get into all the bull crap as far as, this is, they're even saying to the Boston developer, I think his name is Dwindle. I hope that isn't symbolic, but of course it's all this outside money coming into Worcester. Says that this is the part that actually bothers me. There's some language in there that it may not open in time. Okay, yes, it's a very ambitious move in a very, very old industrial city that, where they're building this ballpark. This is not, this was not flat land. It wasn't some big field where nothing was there before. There's a lot of, God knows what they're going to find. Once you start, it's like when you're renovating a house, it looks great. Let's tear down that wall. And all of a sudden you find out, wow, where did all those ants come from? Money, happened to Union Station last year when it was turning orange. We couldn't figure out why it was turning orange on the outside, so it was covered up with a pool top. The realities are that when you go to build something, it doesn't matter. Even when you're building your own house. I don't know. I don't have a house. I let someone else build it, and I just live here. But there's always going to be cost overruns. There just is, even at Christmas. It's human nature, man. Especially when it comes to business. It's real human nature. And I'm not trying to simplify this. I mean, there's so much that goes into it. I'll share the link on my YouTube channel, and also on Facebook when I repost this video. Again, I'm live tonight, and I'm also recording it on video. The live video will probably be deleted, replaced by the video itself. But so there's always cost overruns. At Christmas time, I said, hey, I have $200. That's all I'm going to spend on Christmas this year is $200. And then you get out there, and next thing you know, you're buying yourself this, and you stop for something you never eat, and then you're not going to spend $200. You got to put a realistic budget together. And, so we knew that. So this shouldn't freak the people of Worcester out. So parking is going up. The price of tickets will go up to pay for the cost overruns. Parking may go from $5 to $8, and it's still a hell of a lot cheaper to go see a game here than it is in Boston. I don't know what the parking was or is in McCoy Stadium. The Paw Sox still have one more year there. But that is Worcester right now. And that is the update on the stadium. Go to WBJ, WorcesterBusinessJournal.com. And what I would say, too, is to subscribe to the channel, not necessarily have to pay for the channel. You can pay. They have a few options, $5 a month, and it's all good. But also, too, there's this great study from the Worcester Municipal Research Ability about the walkability of Worcester. And if you go, and I'll share this too. I'll share it if you guys will read it. But it really talks about, you know, how do we make safe streets? How do we make Worcester, an older industrial city, a more walkable space? You know, safety, security, usability, okay, accessibility, aesthetics, okay. If you're walking, that's great to be a walkable city, but what does that mean? When I walk from one point in a city to another, regardless of the time of day, I have my hands in my pockets, I'm looking over my shoulder. You know, so am I walking? Am I strolling? Security, safety, you know, and I think that's one thing Worcester is still working on, kind of getting over that hump. But yeah, so anyway, guys, just please join in. There's so much to talk about, you know, with the city and our American cities, you know. Right now, too, the big joke. I'm going to keep calling it the big joke. I'm going to keep bringing it up until I drive you guys crazy. But, you know, we hear every morning about the, at least here, we hear about public transportation and, you know, the MBTA is derailed. And, you know, again, you always hear the bad things about public transportation. I was saying to someone today, you know, you could paint all these trains, gold plate them in gold. Well, that wouldn't last long, believe me, coming from through some of the urban areas that we go through. No offense, but just being extreme here, but what can we do to get people out of their vehicles to take public transportation? I will go on record right now as saying I probably see 3 to 4 news articles, depending on where you're clicking in the morning, to the delays on the red line, the blue line, coming out of Worcester to Framingham, the derailments, versus, you know, all the car ads that bombard you from 4 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, whenever you leave. How many car ads have you seen? Come on down, bye, 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 bye. Then you get in your car and you hear all these car ads. We're not, America is not being groomed. It never has been groomed for public transportation. We certainly have the space. I mean, I was looking at some public transportation in China. I mean, they build things around a mountain. But that's technology, but it's also applying the technology based on what the need of and the future of a community, the sustainability of a community. America, we just have really old public transportation, and that's going to have to change. And I will say though that Mr. Ben White, who works on he is on AM 830 WCRN with Hank Stoltz, who's back. And Ben White is the producer or / co-host. And they have the Ride the Woo, and they are actually having trolley cars come back to Worcester, more like small ducks. You know, maybe 13 people that are going to cost-free, to take you to different places throughout the evening, which is a great idea. You know, we're not going to get electronic lines and that kind of a trolley kind of thing, or, you know, horseback or anything like that. But it's going to be an app, and you just call for your ride or different places to wait. But it's called Ride the Woo. You guys should check that out. And, you know, when the park opens up and when all is said and done, I really hope, I don't feel like Worcester has just had plastic surgery. You know, just had a makeover, that kind of thing. That it's really organic, and it's something that the community wants. A ballpark, I always felt like we should have had. I think some of our early city leaders were off their rocker, by the way. Isolationists, to say the least. But let's just hope that the final product, if you will, the final outcome, the final feeling is inclusiveness, affordability, entertainment, jobs. Let's not forget about jobs. And again, yeah, there's cost overruns here, but if we weren't to do this, what else would there be? You know, I'm not saying this was the main anchor for Worcester's redevelopment, but because there was a lot of things that were going on that actually helped lure or the campaign to bring the Worcester Red Sox here. So there was a catalyst to it, and so there was certainly a vessel there that Pawtucket could jump onto and come up north. But again, sustainability, which means healthy communities, walkability, drivability, healthy communities, good public school system, good public transportation. Sure, some of those things cost money. Everything costs money. But we'll see, you guys. So anyway, I'm going to ditch off, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. We'll see you during the week with another video, all right? You guys take care. All right, cool.